We sippin' slow, post some more. Yeah, we just sippin' slow. Lean, crush.
Hey y'all, thank you for sipping it slow. If you're new here, thank you for coming through here. I thought I'd do a review on Dr. Yahki herbal, not store, but his herbs, okay? Because I got them 3 days ago, and when I first got them, it took a while to get them because he got so many people ordering. So he says on his website it's gonna take a couple of months, and it did. It took like 3 months. But when I took it, the first thing I noticed is that my stomach felt sour, and I felt like I was gonna throw up. Okay. So I kept drinking it and kept drinking it because, you know, you have three bitters, the 3 bitters. You drink one, and then you drink the other one, and then you drink the other one, like you drinking them back to back. If you look at the instructions on the back of the package, you will understand this, and you'll know what I'm talking about. But the first day I was drinking it, I got sick at the stomach, and I felt like I was gonna throw up, and I did throw up. I threw up right away, but I felt like it was like acid in my stomach that needed, like acid reflux was coming out. Okay, so I drunk that, then I drank the other one, and then I was like, okay, I'm not gonna drink the third one until the next day morning. So just to make sure I'm okay with the herbs and make sure, you know, I don't throw up or be sick no more. Even though it says take them three back to back, I didn't do that. I just waited till the next day to do that, because the nighttime, when I went to bed, I woke up and I had the worstest gas ever, but something told me not to do, you know, poop. Okay, like I said, it's too much information. Get off, because this is very important. I went to the bathroom, and I promise you, this is the worst I've ever number 2'd, okay? It was like water. It was flowing like water, and then I stopped, and then it just kept flowing and flowing and flowing like crazy. Like, it was scary. Like, I was scared. I was even scared to look in the toilet to see if there was worms or anything out. But when I tell you that cleansed me, and I felt so much lighter. I didn't feel puffier. I mean, I haven't felt puffy since, like super puffy. So the next day I took the part 3 of it. And I took it in the morning like faithful work, and I went through the day. I was fine. But then I went to sleep at night, and I had to do the same thing the 3rd night, okay? No, that's the 2nd night, excuse me. The 2nd night, I had to do the same thing, use the bathroom all night. I was like, whoa. Plus, I'm exercising because, you know, he says exercising moves lymph. And, you know, I always feel like I have a lymph problem. So that's why I went, because I think my lymphatic system is slow. So I used the bathroom all night, woke up the next morning, I felt like I was getting skinny. Okay, that was my first indication that I was getting smaller. And then I started noticing that my bumps on my skin was starting to go away, like they was fading out. And I mean, like, everybody knows when I be on here, sometimes my skin be clear a little bit, but you can see a lot. But they seem like my bumps, the rising of my bumps, you know how my pores be, well, you won't know, but I know. My pores be wide, and it's like they're closing up, like they're shrinking or something. I don't know. Also, you can see, like, if you have bad acne, and you know bad acne, your skin has, like, it's rising, like it's it looks like your bumps are rising, like your skin is never like smooth surface at all. But it seemed like now my skin, my bumps and stuff like that is sinking in my skin, so it's a little bit more smoother, I notice. I always had shiny face, I always had oily skin, but Like I said, I've been exercising, but I've always been exercising. So that ain't it. I feel like I'm losing weight. And I'm telling you, I've been exercising forever, trying to eat better and everything. But it just wasn't working for me. So the day 3, which was last night, I'm just start from last night. I felt like I slept so hard, like I was in REM sleep all night, like I was tired. And even when I woke up, because I haven't been sleeping good, because if you suffer from any kind of diabetes or any kind of heart problems, acid reflux, you don't sleep good at night. But or you use the bathroom all through the night, because you know you always have if you have a diabetes issue or sugar in your body, you have to use it constantly through the night. You can't sleep all through the night. Well, I slept all night, okay? And I woke up and I was still tired, like I been missing out on sleep for all these years or something. And I just wanted to give a review, because so far so good. And I'll keep you posted on the Yahki Awakening website. I will link it to my account, and y'all try this stuff. And I don't support nothing that I don't believe in, okay? So if you know me, you know that I'm not just saying that. All the girlies that want to lose weight, all the people who want to be in better health, you know, try it out. So the next time that I do these herbs, I'm going to actually do them all 3 at the same time. I took on the second day, I took 2 herbs, and then this morning I had took the 3rd one again. But the next time I do it, I'm gonna do them all at once. And because you can store the herbs for 2 days, I use the leftovers. But this time I'm gonna make another batch, because you got to do what the instructions say, you guys. And then I've been eating clean. Let's talk about that. Y'all don't eat clean. Most likely alkaline. The worst that I have done is eat like some black eyed peas since then, and I only did that one time. But other than that, I've been eating vegetables. I've been eating avocado. The Dr. Sebi's list, it's a brown list. Any other list that you look up, alkaline Sebi, it's a brown list. Y'all know that shows all the alkaline stuff that you can eat in your body while you are on any kind of fast or anything. But I feel like I have way more energy. Like I feel lighter. Already, this is only day 3. The morning time, I have to walk up a flight of steps. Excuse me, y'all know I'll be saying all type of stuff. And y'all know I be stuttering and stuff. But I had to walk up. I think my thoughts be going too fast for my mouth. Okay, I had to walk up a flight of steps every morning when I go to work. And when I walk up the steps, I can make it and I'm cool, but I be winded. And so today when I walked up the steps, I felt like the start of the wind, but it didn't feel the same way. It felt like it was going to start, but it felt like I can go up more steps without being winded. And now I feel like, you know how you feel like you can't run because you're tired? I don't feel like that. I feel like I can run. You know, I might get tired when I run, but I feel like I can run. Like my feet are getting quicker and all that. So this is not for clout. This is for real life healing and making sure that our people is doing what we need to do to get ahead in life. And it seems like I don't have brain fog like I was having. Like I'm starting to pay attention more. Like today I said some stuff to my coworker and she was looking like, you'll never be asking that. Yeah, well, I'm asking it now. Okay, I'm asking it now. Okay, I'm on it. So it's like helps with brain fog. Clear, you just all blocked up. Your arteries blocked up, your cells blocked up, everything is blocked up. So once you start clearing them channels and your blood start fueling your organs, because they need your blood to eat and to survive. If your blood is not right, then your mind ain't right, nothing is right. And a lot of other things, but I'm not no doctor or nothing like that, so I can't tell you really what's going on. But from my understanding, this is what I'm saying to myself, okay? So if you want to heal yourself and you want to lose weight, but it's about discipline. Like when you go to any kind of store, which you should meal prep every single day. That is the main thing. If you meal prep, you will have already your stuff. So instead of going to buy a whole Chipotle meal or whatever meal, any kind of meal, which you can, because I mean, I'm not trying to take them from Chipotle. They're good. Okay. But, instead of trying to take your money to buy at a restaurants, okay, just say that, restaurants, you can meal prep your food. Or you can go to these restaurants and get you a meal prep of straight vegan only. Okay? And that means that you can't go in there and ask for cheese. You can't go in there and ask for sour cream. You can't go in there and ask for stuff like beans and all that. You got to do the list. And even if your mind say to do it, you got to say to yourself, you just got to say what you need. I want lettuce. I want avocado. And you really can't eat iceberg lettuce. You can eat any lettuce but iceberg lettuce on Dr. Sabi's list. Okay, but you do lettuce, you do cherry tomatoes, you do guacamole, onions are good for you, and pico de gallo. You can't do no cheese, you can't do no sour cream, you can't do all that other stuff. Hot sauce is good, no rice, no none of that. You just try to do something like that, and you eat on this list every day, even if your mind wants you. Only time your mind really wants you to disobey yourself is when you're starving. So if you stop starving yourself, you won't be hungry for everything. So just make sure you have something always on point. If you go to work, take something with you so you will not be starving, so you won't be eating wrong. And I'm telling you, I feel the difference in 3 days. Okay, and this day ain't even over yet. And I promise you, I feel like I'm losing weight every hour or two. And I promise you, you can I can feel like I'm shrinking, like in real time. So, when you eat, you don't feel like that. But this is my experience. I don't know what y'all gonna feel, but this is my experience. I just feel like I can see better because I use these glasses for work. But once I start working at this place, I noticed that eyeglasses to me makes my eyes worse. So now that I'm eating, better, it seems like my eyes is clearing up even more. Okay, and it's taking that fog out because there's no mucus forming. And also I had like this mucus on the side of my neck, like it felt like my ear was. A lot of people are having this because I work in a doctor's office. A lot of people are having tinnitus and all type of other symptoms, and fluid retention up in here close to the vagus nerve. This is my working in the field. And it's messing up this vagus nerves. I don't know if it's the towers going on. I don't know what's going on, but it's a lot of people, like abnormal amount of people that's having tinnitus issue, dizziness, all type of stuff like that. But it's also, they always chemtrailing up here it too, they always chemtrailing up here. So maybe that has something to do with it too. But I noticed that I start feeling fluid like right here. I ate better and it went away and I didn't feel no fluid no more, but I felt it. But now it's, you still can feel a little bit of it, even when you eat well. Well, these herbs, honey, they knocked all that out. I don't feel nothing. And I used to have a all the time, and I feel like that's clearing up too. So if I can help somebody today, I promise y'all, I love y'all. And anybody on my page, I am for relationships. I'm for good health. I'm for happiness. I'm for peace, light, and healing. Like Dr. Yahki was, Yahki. I keep messing that up because for a long time, I was calling him Yahki. And it's not. It's Yahki. I just want to give a good review on it. For my experience, I wouldn't even review it all if I didn't like it, because I don't want to talk down on them either if I didn't like it. So I'm giving a 5 stars. If there's 5 stars, if there's 10 stars, I'm giving it a 10 star. Okay, and if I could give more, I would, but you can't. So I can't say 5.5. Us people, our people like to add extra. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just tell you like it is. This product, the Yahki Awakening.com, them 3 bitters ain't no joke. And if you drinking them and you doing what you're supposed to do, God is going to bless you, and you're going to feel like you're more happier. You're going to feel in a higher spirit, because you are connected to the earth, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I don't know what it is. I was extra happy today. I'm always happy. Everybody call me sweet, you know, but I was extra happy. My old man was like, you know, how you doing today? You seem, you know, uplifted. Yeah, I am. I'm very uplifted. Drinking good, you know, eating well. And I just feel positive. And I hope this happens for you. Just try it. I'm not for sure exactly how much I paid for the herbs. It's like 100 and something. But I promise you, in 3 days, I felt something. So I can just tell you that if you stick with it, you know, and the only way you can't do right on this is if you don't do exactly what it says. And it says you can do it like this and make the tea, but what Yahki Awakening suggests is at the bottom. And one thing about us, we don't like to read. If you read the instructions and read everything and take your time and really read it, because I hate to read too, but I've been reading lately because I'm missing out. And I feel like since I started, my words was worse than it is now. So now I feel like my vocabulary is heightening. Okay, so y'all read that stuff that you put in you, like all your labels. Even if it say it's good, look on the back of the label and see how many added sugars it is. It can say natural all they want, but they have to list the ingredients. Don't drink or eat seed oil if it has canola, sunflower oil, any kind of oils other than avocado or olive oil, pure olive oil. And you got to learn what pure olive oil. It's not resourced in different areas. It's only resourced in one area. So and then usually olive oil tin is in a tin or it's in a dark bottle. So you have to look it up. Y'all research everything else. If it was about, you know, sexual content, y'all be looking it up. If it was about a fine dude or a fine woman, you'll be doing extensive research. So do that for yourself, for your health, for your life, for your healing, your light power, your energy. Y'all got to do that for yourself. But I got to go back to work, y'all. I had to drop this on here, and I appreciate the herbs, and I feel so grateful to have found this guy because I was following Dr. Sebi. So I was on a health path at first anyway. I've been on a health path for the longest. And I've looked at Dr. Sebi, but I never took it serious because Dr. Sebi is an older guy and he says stuff and I listen. Well, I can't say I ain't take it serious. I took it serious, but I wasn't ready. Let me blame it on myself, because when you ain't ready, you ain't ready. Okay, it's just the point saying I was lazy. Okay, so I paid attention, but now that I found Yahki, I pay attention more because he from more of where I'm from. I'm from Illinois. He from St. Louis. We like maybe 30 minutes apart or an hour apart because I was in Illinois, so not that far. But he speak the language that I speak, so I understand him a little better. So after I looked at him, I ain't talked to him. I looked at his videos and stuff, and I digged it because he was saying a lot of stuff that Dr. Sebi stuff, but with a modern twist. And so I went back to Dr. Sebi, and now I really can understand Dr. Sebi, and a lot of stuff I agree with Dr. Sebi do versus what Yahki do. I like both of them in different ways. Okay, so I'm just telling you that these brothers paved the way for our health. And if you don't grasp this and stop caring about what other people say and do, if you try it, that's the test. Just try it. If you try it and it works, then you know it works. Don't listen to nobody but yourself and your body. If your body says that this was right, then it's right. The proof is in the taking. All right, that's my new thing. The proof is in the taking. All right, y'all, I'm finna go back to work. I love you all. I appreciate y'all, and make sure you always sipping it slow. All right.
Yeah.